Well, I think we got through to the half-time in a good place, and we'd had a couple of chances on the counter-attack. So with the ball, we knew that we weren't going to go there and dominate the ball, but we knew, as always with us, that we would split to play when we had the ball. Again, we'd be very brave in our approach. We'd push our wing-backs on, and I think that's where probably I have to mention Ryan Fraser. So one of the beauties of playing a winger at wing-back is when the ball's been built up positions, he's not going to be too deep. You know, he's going to be brave, and he's got the technical quality then to find really intelligent passes. So that was probably a really good thing from the game. But the first goal has actually come from quite a basic format. I think it's a long goal kick. So if I just get their shape. And they're very difficult to score against Chelsea at the time because they had the 5 defenders themselves. So I think it's a long goal kick. It's a little bit scrappy. It reaches sort of this point where we're just behind their midfield line, and their back line's a little bit stretched because the ball's in transition. And then these two players do really well. So Jordan's just drifted slightly narrow. I think Callum picks the ball up, plays into Jordan, makes a run off the back of their middle centre half. And this is probably the key part about the goal. So there's no great build-up to it, but just a quick interchange of passes from these two players is the weight of Jordan's pass. Superb. Callum times his run really well, stays on side with the last defender, and then he's got one of the best goalkeepers in the world to beat. And, you know, he tucked it away really well. We'd come up the pitch, and we've retained a second ball, simple as that. And then we've allowed two players just to execute a nice 1-2 to score.